Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am teethebrand, owner of House of Power by teethebrand LLC, under which I operate my lash and brow business, Powerhouse Lashes. So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm about to put y'all in my business. I know a lot of people who know me have questions about how, why, when I went from super awesome social worker to full-time lash boss. So let's get into it. So, I am a proud graduate of the Prairie View A&M University. PV, you know, if you know, you know. In 2016, I graduated with my bachelor's degree in social work. In 2017, I graduated with my master's degree in social work from Texas A&M University Commerce. Shortly after that, I became a licensed master social worker and the director of social services at a nursing home. I was the youngest person on the management team. It was my first real job, and I was scared. My job was easy, but just working with other people, and again, being the youngest person on a management team, it was definitely an experience. So I did that for about a year, and after I left the nursing home, I became a social worker at a middle school here in Dallas. I absolutely loved working with the middle school students. I felt like that's the perfect age to make impact. They're trying to figure out who they are, what they want in friends, what they want in family, just who they are all around, and they just need a lot of love and a lot of care and a lot of support, and I was just so appreciative to be able to be that for them at the age that they are. I did that for almost the whole school year, but after COVID hit in April of 2020, I found out that my position was going to be cut because it was considered an excess position. I wasn't too upset about it because I was already trying to move around, find a new thing in the social work field. I liked being a social worker at a school, but it was really restricting, and so I was looking for an avenue where I could do social work amongst multiple campuses so that I had more flexibility, more freedom, more impact. And so once I found out my position wasn't being renewed, I wasn't too upset about it, like I said before. So getting back into the district was hard, like super hard. And I think it was harder than it should have been because I had contacts, I was networking, I was sending resumes, other people were working and trying to pull some strings for me, but it just didn't work out. And so I was still praying and believing God to come through and be God for what I wanted, which was another social work job. So in August of 2020, I was talking to my friends one day, and I was like, y'all want to learn how to do eyelash extensions, and they are super supportive. They were like, this is not surprising that you want to learn a new skill, so yeah, go do it and be great at it. And if not the next day, 2 days later, a training for eyelash extensions popped up on my timeline on Instagram. I had never seen anything about eyelash extensions before then on my Instagram or Facebook account. So I took that as a sign to go ahead and learn how to do the lashes. So I did some research, I found me a trainer, and I took the class, and the next day I started practicing lashes on people. Thank God for friends and family who kind of just let me experiment on their eyes. I'm glad that you guys are all great and here to see what awesomeness your sacrifice has turned into. So I was still through August 2020 through January 2021, I was still applying to different places. I was not applying to hospitals or anything in the healthcare field because of COVID. I didn't want to put myself or my loved ones at risk, so that was just off the table for me. I also did not want to settle for a job because I believe that purpose is more important than money. And so I don't want to ever do anything that I'm not passionate about, that I don't really care about, that I'm not going to be able to put all of me into for a check. It's just not worth it to me. And that's just that. So I was still applying to jobs, still turning down some jobs, still not getting calls back for some jobs, and I was overqualified for some jobs that I applied for, but I was still applying anyway, just kind of putting myself out there, only, like I said, to the positions that I would have been interested in. So in December of 2020, I interviewed with another school district, and the interview went well. It was like the last week before they went on winter break. And so after the interview, the director of the department that I was applying for asked to do a second interview with me once the school year started back. So January 2021, I had a follow-up interview. It went great, and I still didn't get the job. I still did not get the job. And I was like, okay, God, we gonna do this Lash thing full time. Prior to the interview, I was, of course, in prayer, and, you know, just my position in it all. I was like, God, whatever you say, do, whatever the outcome is, I trust you. And so if you say no to social work right now or forevermore, then I'm going to push this Lash thing, and we going to make it do what it do. And that's exactly what happened. January 2020, I had to hit the ground running, and I had to totally restructure my everything for my lash business. Everything starting with my mindset, because at first this was just a hustle. It was a side gig. I liked doing it. I liked making people feel good. I liked being able to be their therapist. That's the thing about also being a lash artist. If you've ever gotten your lashes done, you know that your lash artist is not just your lash artist. She is your therapist too. So yeah, I still get to do a little social work, which makes it even better. And I just had to totally redo everything. I had to start seriously investing in myself, so that I could learn how to market better, so that I could learn business management, so that I could break some bad habits like procrastination. And yeah, I just had to get to it with my lashes and run it, operate it as a business. So I LLC'd my name, and it is what it is now. It's great. I love it. And that's just that. My personal feelings about being a social worker and would I go back? Like I said, I loved what I did. I would go back to social work only if I could do it my way. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, it can be very restricting working under someone else. And I am a very creative person. I have a big personality. I do not do things that compromise my character, that go against my social work code of ethics or anything of the sort. So I have really high standards for what I would do as a social worker if I were to go back to it. So as of now, I'm not looking to get back into social work. I love being a full-time lash and brow artist. I have so much freedom, flexibility, room to just be myself, room to be creative. I get to meet new people all the time. I get to watch people lay down, take a nap, get their lashes done, and then wake up screaming with excitement because they love the way that they look now. And that means a ton to me. So I wouldn't trade that for anything, especially not now. So that's just kind of how everything happened for me. That's how I went from super awesome social worker to lash boss, full-time lash boss. If you have any questions, I'm wrapping this video up. I don't think there's anything else to share. If you have any questions or comments or whatever that you want to share, please drop them in the comment box. I am a very transparent person, and I will be happy to engage with y'all. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. Your subscription is your show of support, and I really appreciate it. Turn on that bell notification button so that you get a notification every time that I post a new video, and make sure that you like this video. Again, I appreciate your support. Thank you for tapping in with me on this video. And that's all I got for this. So until next time, y'all be easy.